Well, good morning, YouTube. All right, guys, we're here in Panama City Beach, and somebody is riding away with Dr. Evil. We are just getting ready to start our setup. We've got the trailer opened up. We're waiting for Katie to come out, and we're going to start putting up the awnings. But while we're doing that, Sounds has decided to take my bike, and they're going to do an audio upgrade on it. Kind of ironic that they plan to do that today, because somebody had actually left a comment that I read this morning asking whether or not I've done an audio upgrade and what I did. So I haven't done anything yet, but it's being done as we film this, and we'll do updates on that and maybe even make it its own video. Not sure yet. So yeah, just a few more minutes here and we're gonna get started. It's a pretty warm day, but it's a nice breezy day. Everything should be really, really nice. Hi guys, so we got the awnings up and it's a bit breezy today. It doesn't look that bad until you've got a 40-foot sail in your hand, and then like it almost took Amanda off the roof. We had to employ some help from some of the other vendors. Luckily, the way they're facing, the wind is in their benefit. It helps blow their awning where it needs to be. But with us, it wanted to take it back the other way. So the Coastal Moto is setting up their awning right now. You see they have the rafters down, but they haven't thrown their fabric yet. So I told them, when you guys are ready, let us know. We'll all run over there and help. You know, it's like a brotherhood out here. We all know each other. We're all friends for the most part, with a few exceptions, of course. And we always try to help each other out. Whether it's just doing a setup and it's windy, you need an extra set of hands, or keeping an eye on somebody else's setup when a storm comes through, because we're always on site. Some of these vendors are not on site. So we kind of act like security and helping hand when they're not present. All right, guys, as we're setting up our display cases, if you look, we've got the spray-on bed liner here in the bottom of Goliath. It's got that white, ashy, grayed out kind of look. It's always like this after we get the truck washed at that Wildwood truck wash that we did last week. So we're going to use some of the Amsoil Mudslinger. It's a silicone-based, like basically dirt repellent, but it gives everything a really nice shiny look. It smells really good too. All right, guys, you can see it gives it a nice kind of glossy dark black finish as compared to here where it's kind of white and streaky. Before, after. Before, after. All right, so made a huge difference all the way down Goliath. Makes it look much, much better. Now I'm gonna run next door to Sounds and let's check, see what the progress is on my motorcycle, see how it's looking. You guys see, and I'm getting the VIP treatment over here. They're not even open. My bike is the only bike in on service. And there it is. All in pieces. Definitely a warm out here today, guys, but we're getting a lot of it done. We've got a lot of the product out. Katie is still stocking up her shelves and that. I'm getting ready to put out the Figurati displays. Still got to put up the Let's Roll lounge. And the guys, we got the service area pretty close to being done. We was busy, but Bob and Tam just showed up. Looks like they're on their way out again. Not hanging out?
Yeah, we got to go around and show everybody where everything's at, so we can put up video up tomorrow.
All right, well, we'll see you guys later. And Southern Freight Lines is here now, dropping off our oil. He backed it right into the tent. Almost. All right, we have got the lounge set up. Still a little bit to do, but man, is it hot. I'm just sweating like crazy. The humidity is pretty thick out here today. All right, my bike's back. All right, guys, 6:24 p.m. and as you see, we're pretty much done. I think we have a couple little things to finalize tomorrow, but nothing major. But we have plans to meet Andre and Harry at 6:30 over at Diego's for Taco Tuesday. You know us and our tacos on Tuesdays. And well, we're running late. We're not gonna be there on time, but we're gonna get there as quick as we can. I had a camera set up all day trying to time lapse, and I don't know that it came out right. I just came out to shut it off and the camera wasn't on. At one point earlier today, it got turned to slow-mo and then it got turned off and then it wasn't in time lapse. I have no idea what the footage is like, but we're gonna throw it in at the end and hopefully it came out good. But I don't know. But for now, let's go get some tacos.
Can you take one of those for me, please?
Well, guys, it is so peaceful out here at night. It's like almost midnight now, and I just finished the primary edit of the video, and just gonna film this closing bit here before we go. And like I said, with the time lapse, it didn't come out right. We missed the actual awnings being thrown somehow. It got Chip doing a slow-mo in there somehow. I don't really know what happened. Had some alarms going off on the iPad while it was set up there, and it just didn't work out the way we wanted. But we're gonna throw it in there anyways, because it still kind of gives you the idea of what we had to do. For the most part today, setup went a little slower than normal because we're implementing some new things. I told you guys that we're gonna be carrying a lot of the Thrash and Supply products, and a lot of them got delivered today, so I had to go through an inventory of that, which just takes a lot of time, and I still have not yet figured out how I'm going to display them just yet. I got to come up with a way so that people can see the product. We don't have any banners or signs yet to really advertise it. All the stuff I'm trying to figure out here kind of last minute. Also, Katie and Amanda were doing some different things with their setup and trying to get things a little bit more organized to make our setup and teardown times a little faster, a little bit easier, a little bit more streamlined. So we spent more time today setting up than we normally do. Normally it takes us about 4 hours, maybe 5. But we worked on it until about 6:30, and I think we got started on it at about 10:30 this morning. So we definitely spent more time on it than we normally do. But we went out to Diego's, had fantastic dinner. It's always really, really good there. Oh, and I got to listen to the new stereo upgrade in Dr. Evil on the way there. And I tell you what, it is so much better. Now, keep in mind, it's still just a 2-speaker system. I didn't have them put the speakers in the saddlebags or anything like that. We don't have any lowers with speakers. I'm just not into all that. But the sound quality is so much better. Just the crispness and the clearness, and obviously the volume is better. You can actually hear it when you're riding on the road. I don't actually listen to my music really, really loud all the time, but the system that was in there just was really subpar. Now, after I did that software update a couple months back, whenever it was, it made an improvement on it actually, but this was a huge improvement. And because setup was taking so long, I didn't really get a chance to get over there and really video what they were doing, but they were videoing to be able to make like a training video for their dealers on my motorcycle. So I might be able to get some of that footage from them and put out a video for you guys in the future, which I think would be really cool. But I will say, it is definitely an improvement over what it was. It's just the sound quality. And I'm more into quality, the crispness of sound, than I really am into like the bass or anything like that. So very, very happy with it. Other than that, I don't think there's anything else to talk about at this point. I know this video isn't very long. Setup day videos generally aren't. Tomorrow is opening day. We'll see what kind of business we get, and we'll move forward from there. I want to thank you guys for watching. If you haven't subscribed already, please do so. Hit the like button, hit the little bell to turn on the notifications and all that stuff that YouTubers are supposed to ask, and I very rarely do. And until the next time I see you, keep those edges running.